we were fat, dumb, and happy and on the river taking care of our own rat killing, I guess, and just never thought about that was the furthest thing from our mind that it would go ahead and be built until Dr. Presley, through someone, got a hold of, through someone coming, and I carried a lady and her little boy to the river one weekend to fish and to picnic, and this lady went back to Texarkana on Monday morning and left the word down there that she spent the weekend on Saturday. She had been to Sulphur River with her son Josh's friend Cole, and they had fished and they had swum in the river, and we had a weenie roast. And a gentleman walked in about that time and said, "Wait a minute, what did you say you done?" He said, "Well, we done it." She said, No, where did you do it?" And when he said Sulphur River again, that was the pickup point right there. Ron Burnett had been told by Dr. Presley, "We have to find us a local contact in the basin." Well, when Ron heard Darla say something about Sulphur River, he immediately asked her where it was at and whose place we were on, and would she talk to me. And that's how we got going on this Marvin Nichols fight, and that we have an organization called Sulphur River Oversight Society, and that was how it was born right there. This was all found out quite accidentally, that it was going to take place. A friend in Texarkana had went to, or he become a friend, a gentleman from Texarkana, Dr. James Presley, had went to a water conference in Nacogdoches in 2001, in early 2001, and realized that, the National Wildlife Federation, Sierra Club, Texas Conservation Alliance, these organizations had sponsored this water conference. And when he introduced himself, being from the Texarkana area, well, Janice Bezanson with Texas Conservation Alliance, at the first break, made a beeline to him and asked him, went to question him and ask him about, do y'all know anything about, did you know that there's another lake to be built there? And I think Dr. Presley told them, that at the time they knew there was always the possibility, but they had done built two, so they didn't figure they would ever, come on and build another one. And that's where she told him, she said, "Well, we've visited with the Sulphur River Basin Authority. We have contact with the Region D Water Planning Group, and everyone says there's no opposition to it, and nobody's against it." And Dr. Presley had told Miss Bezanson then that there was no opposition to it because and nobody in our part of the country knew anything about it. And so he come back from that meeting at Nacogdoches with the knowledge that we had to find somebody that had property in the basin to get involved and get a lake stopped, and that's what he done. Oh, we have spoke at everything: the Sulphur River Basin Authority, the Region D Water Planning Group initially, Senate hearings in Austin, several at the Water Development Board. We've lobbied the Dallas City Council. It's the Region C. We spoke at the Region C Water Planning Group, and that was another at the Region C. See, we're Region D here. Region C, when this started going in 2001, shortly after that, we went to attending their meetings. So Jane went. Dr. Morris she went, but Dr. Presley talked Jane Morris into going, I think, to one of these meetings, or advised her, we need to go, or Jane had noticed it and asked what was going on or something. And so Jane Morris went to this meeting, and she's sitting there with her pen and pencil, and she is a note taker, I'm talking about, and she would ask a question. And she was laughing many times. She thought that they, I'm thinking, she told me, she said, I think they thought I was with the press because I was taking these notes, and I would raise my hand and ask them something, and they'd just spill their guts. They'd just tell me whatever I wanted to know. She had their whole plan laid out, where we've got to get the land bought, we've got to get this all done. We've got to get our permits before real estate developers realize what's going on and go to buying the land around. And one of the ladies, when are we going to do the media blitz, and on and on and on. And she's sitting there taking all this stuff down. They had no clue that they had a Trojan horse amongst them. That she come in with the information. Here's what we needed to know right here. And they had it escalated and trying to get it done before anybody knew what was going on. There's the driving force behind lots of different people in this area that it's been in their family for generations, and they're not fixing to quit. They're not fixing to have it taken away from them. Well, we're winning this fight. I don't know if we've won, but we are winning this fight right now.